Guys, so I'm here at the college today because I came to readmit for the spring semester because I need to finish I needed 2 semesters to get my associate's degree, so I want to finish it now that Jaden is in pre-K and he's fine and he hasn't gotten sick anymore. I think I'm ready to go back to college. Campus. It's a big campus. It's next to the beach. So I just got back from college, home already, and as I was coming here, I was thinking, what should I blog next? So I decided to tell you a little bit about myself, besides that I have Marfan syndrome. I worked for 5 years as a teacher assistant at the Board of Education. I love my job. I started as a subbing, going to different schools until one school hired me and I stayed there. I started my first time I started working as a full-time was with a class of kindergartens, and it was really wonderful experience. I love kids. I love helping kids, and I just loved it. The reason why I'm not working no more is because after my son, I was working while I was pregnant. I left the job when I was, I think, 8 months pregnant because the doctors told me that not to work anymore because I needed to rest. So that's the reason why I had to stop. And then when Jaden was born, I went on maternity leave to go to school. I was supposed to start the final year, but the doctors told me that my health got complicated and that I should just stay home and not work anymore. So I went on disability. So now that Jaden's back to school, and I think this 4 years that I've been home, it actually has helped me. Doctors now are telling me that I should go back to work. And so, but right now I can't go back to work because right now there's no deadline. There's a deadline to apply for it. So they told me that that's going to be in the summer, the open market for the teacher assistant. I already have all my papers there. So anyways, the only thing I need is just a letter and that I need it from the principal, and then I will be ready to go. But I wanted to show you guys pictures when I used to work. So this is my picture that I took with a class, and this was let me see, Miss Sinchi. This was grade 2nd, so this was like my 2nd year's working, and she was my student right here. I love her. She was like my daughter, and she was such a sweet little girl. She's probably right now already in junior high. So yeah, and this is the teacher right here on the side, and I'm the teacher assistant here with the yellow. Last picture was a kindergarten picture, and no, this is not it, sorry. So my next one is this one. This is a kindergarten, and the teacher here is at the right and I'm here at the left side. And this was a group of 12 kids in total in the class, because this is a special ed class where children have learning disability and some have autism, ADHD, and this class requires a lot of love, patience, tolerance, caring. But mostly important, I think what it requires in this class is a lot of love, because you need to love these kids. These kids are looking for love. They're looking for attention, I guess, because some of them actually don't have it at home, and they're looking for that. So I used to love this class, and I used to help the teacher with homework. During group time, the teacher would put me with one, like with 3 kids in one table, and she would work with other tables. Meanwhile, the other kids were playing blocks on the floor. So we'll have like 3 setups, like one playing, one group with me, and the other group with her. So it was a nice class. The teacher was very nice. Me and her got along very well. And I used to help her also, like putting up the, like setting up when it's like a holiday, you have to decorate the room and all those nice stuff. I started subbing first. I started subbing at junior high school, which I was scared because the kids are there 11, and some kids at that age, they could be a little bit bully, or some, not everybody. But I was scared that I was going to be teased because I am orphans and I look kind of different physically. So anyways, it turned out that definitely it wasn't. It was such a loving group, and I had to leave it because they weren't looking for somebody to hire full-time there. So, but I did work there for 3 months, and I worked with a student that she was didn't speak English, so she only spoke Spanish. So I was her one-to-one. I was working one-to-one since I speak English. I was helping her, so it was an ESL student. So when I left, they did me a party, a goodbye party, and this is what she did for me. I remember I went to the bathroom, and when I came back to the bathroom, the teacher and the class had me a surprise party, and this is what she did for me. And I keep it. At that time, I wasn't married yet, so my last name was Sinchi, and this is what she wrote, and this is what she did. And this is what she wrote. I don't know if you guys could see it, but she writes, "Dear Miss Cynthia, I'm going to miss you, and thanks for everything that you did for me and the class too. I wish you stay with me and with the class because we like you a lot. You're a nice friend and help us a lot. I learned a lot from you. Thanks. You're a nice, beautiful, hot girl, and nothing like a girl like you. This is true from the heart. Love you. Visit, please." She writes, "Love is always true. Always remember that we love you and miss you. Love, Elizabeth." And she writes, "Angel." And she's like, "Oh, and stay in love with Mr. Approve, social studies teacher." She was so funny because there was a social studies teacher that we will go together to the next class. And just because me and Mr. Abro used to talk, while we were in class, and I would smile to him, so she used to say, "Oh, you love Mr. Abro." You know how kids at that age are, but no, he was just a nice teacher, and we just get along, So yeah, I wanted to share you that, and that I did, I used to work, that I wasn't a stay-at-home mom. I started being a stay-at-home mom after I got sick. But hopefully now that I'm going to go to college, it's just, a new beginning for me. Going back to college, finish my degree, and then go back to work again. Hopefully by the summer, the market is open and I could go back to work. And this is another letter, another little card that did. His name was Raul, and he says, "Goodbye, Miss Sanchez, sad." And he goes, "Going to miss you." And they were, kids that were like 11 years old. And it's, "I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you. Good luck." And this is another one. "Love, dear Miss Cynthia, love Mr. Alejandro." So I have good memories of me working, and hopefully one day I go back and make more memories. Because I don't know, I just think that somebody over there, somebody needs me. So I need to go back and work. So thank you guys for watching. I wanted to share also the picture of the girl that wrote me that beautiful letter. This is my first my first class that I saw in a junior high school. This is a girl that wrote me the beautiful letter with hearts and everything. I will never forget this class because it was the beginning of a new life for me, new change, and it was just happiness. And this is another one. This is my second student, which was I started my first time I got hired. This one as a full-time was thanks to this little boy that was needed ESL teacher assistant because he didn't know English, so they needed, and also he had some learning disability. So when I went to sub that class, they told me, you're gonna get hired because we like you, and this little boy needs you. So I stayed because of this little boy. I got hired in the school. In that school, I got hired for almost 6 years. I worked there. So yes, thanks to him. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy my vlog. Please give a like and subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I did not bore you guys. Bye guys. See you next time.